Well, as pressure mounts for the PM to call a federal royal commission into the Bondi terror attack, those closest to the tragedy are making their voices heard.
Our next guest, Rosalia, was struck in the head by shrapnel and taken to Liverpool Hospital for surgery. But to her surprise, she was admitted under the pseudonym Karen Jones. Rosalia and her husband Gregory join us now. Thank you both so much for being here. Rosalia, firstly, how are you feeling?
Oh, well, it's a question. Of course, I feel very bad after what's happening to us. Can't even imagine. I'm on medication and I see the professional, and I've got lots of help from our community. So we're still grieving for our friends who lost their life and who still fight in hospital for their life. So very, very bad.
Our hearts are with you, Rosalia. You were there at the event with friends and family in Bondi, and you say it was such a joyful day to start off with. When did you realise that something was terribly wrong?
Well, we was just sitting and socialize with each other, and then we heard some sort of noise. We all get up. We thought it's like a firework. And we heard somebody screaming, down, down to the ground, lie down. So we all lie in the ground. And it was horrible. We didn't even realize it was a shooting. So the bullets was everywhere, and chaos, and people screaming and crying. It was very, very terrified.
Gregory, your wife was left bleeding from shrapnel that hit her in the head. I mean, it's impossible to imagine what goes through your head in that moment when you come to that realisation. Talk us through, if you can, what happened in the moments that followed.
Well, it's extremely hard to explain, you know. I was not next to her. My daughter was right next to her, and she was the one who was the first to help her. My wife was heavily bleeding, and the problem was that we couldn't raise our heads up in order to move forward because it was dangerous. The shooting was on constantly. So I was worried about her. I was worried about my daughter. The bullets were, as my wife just mentioned, the bullets were flying like a flies. You know, the 3 bullets end up right next to my left foot, and I mean the whole thing was terrible. Obviously, my heart was with my wife. She was extremely hurt and heavily bleeding, vomiting, and so on.
And Rosalia, you, in that condition, you were taken to Liverpool Hospital, and this is where we get to the point where you were admitted at Liverpool Hospital, but you were admitted under the name Karen Jones. Is that right?
What's happening? No, at first I've been admitting under my name and under my religion, but next day before my operation, the people come and they said that they have to change my name. So they cut my band and they put me just Karen Jones without any religion.
So they have changed
That's what's
your name?
happened. They changed my name, yep.
And no one questions the intent of the hospital, but how does it make you feel to know that your identity, your name was, I guess, taken from you?
I was feel terrible. It's like I've been, you know, rip off of my identity. And, you know, we live in Australia for 40 years. We came from communist country to have a better life for ourselves and for our daughter. And we fell in love with Australia. And last 2 years, we didn't feel safety, not even for one day. Our government never, ever listened to us, what's happening. And that's how we end up. It's terrible. I have few things to say to our fellow Australian. I think we need to change the government, because whatever happened to us could have happened to anybody, anywhere, and anytime. They have to think about it very, very carefully. Thank you to Mr. Albanese, Penny Wong, and Mr. Berg.
Did Rosalia Gregory, did the hospital give you any explanation as to why they changed Rosalia's name?
Well, they said it's for my safety, keep away the media from me. That's what the answer. Okay. Nothing else.
Well, a clear sort of evidence of divisions in the community.
Yeah.
Thank you both for your time. A Southwestern Sydney Local Health District spokesperson states that they are committed to ensuring patient privacy is protected at all times and takes all necessary steps to ensure it is maintained. To you both, we hope your health improves, and we're sorry that you went through such a traumatic experience.
And thank you for joining us and walking us through that this morning.